Jeff here, and I'd like to show you 5 simple steps and specific techniques to completely heal and recover from your tennis elbow injury from the comfort and convenience of the chair you are sitting on right now. And the best part is that you'll save hundreds of dollars on doctors, physical therapy, or getting painful cortisone shots, wearing bulky elbow braces and splints, washing down fistfuls of anti-inflammatory pills day after day, or shelling out your hard-earned cash on useless medical gadgets like I did. But if you have, let me tell you, it's not your fault. So who am I, and why should you listen to me? Well, in a nutshell, I'm a certified personal fitness trainer, certified exercise rehab specialist, and more importantly, a tennis elbow survivor. Now, my own brush with tennis elbow occurred in 2001 as a result of daily repetitive movements and tasks required for my job at that time. And I suffered with it for over 7 years. And I too got sucked into all of those so-called traditional treatment methods for tennis elbow. And all I got in return was a bank account that was $780 smaller. In fact, my tennis elbow got so bad that I was barely able to carry or lift a simple grocery bag to my car or grip a coffee mug without excruciating elbow pain. Sound familiar? Well, maybe you're just starting to notice some elbow stiffness and discomfort. Maybe a burning sensation, a dull aching pain, a weakening grip, or an increase in elbow pain when you make a fist, and don't want to let your elbow pain prevent you from performing the most basic daily tasks, because it will. But today, I am a tennis elbow survivor, and I want to share with you everything I learned over those 7 years, the mistakes and the dead-end roads that only made my condition worse and prolonged my pain and suffering. But more importantly, tell you that everything that you need to fully recover and eliminate your tennis elbow pain for good can already be found in your home. Yes, you already have the necessary tools to cure your tennis elbow at home without the need for any special exercise equipment or medical gadgets. Now, I must issue a warning that what you're about to learn in this video will contradict everything you thought you knew about tennis elbow. First, let me point out that tennis elbow is also referred to as elbow tendonitis or lateral epicondylitis. Now, in non-medical terms, the most common symptom of tennis elbow is pain and tenderness on the outside of your elbow that increases when you grip or squeeze an object. Now, I'm guessing that you already have or suspect that you have tennis elbow, or you wouldn't be watching this video. So how did your tennis elbow injury develop? Perhaps you got it from playing tennis, although 95% of reported cases each year are from non-tennis players. Perhaps your tennis elbow injury developed in the workplace and is a direct result of performing repetitive arm and wrist extension actions and movements throughout your workday. Maybe your tennis elbow started out as a dull, aching pain, but has gotten worse to the point that even gripping a coffee mug, turning a doorknob, or shaking someone's hand causes severe elbow pain. Perhaps your elbow pain has come on all of a sudden, seemingly out of nowhere, and now your elbow is stiff, you notice a decrease in your arm's normal range of motion, and the pain sometimes shoots down from your elbow into your forearm and even into your wrist and hand. Now, maybe your tennis elbow has come and gone for months, and only recently you decided to see your doctor. Now, here's what your doctor most likely said to you. Take stomach-churning anti-inflammatory pills 4 times a day, ice your arm numb twice a day, and then wear a bulky and restrictive elbow brace whenever you use your arm for activities, hobbies, and sports. I can tell you that as someone who's been let down time and time again by the anti-inflammatories, the doctors, the physical therapy, the cortisone injections, the elbow braces, the armbands, the medical gadgets, you name it, I can tell you that this is not smoke and mirrors. The cure for tennis elbow is so incredibly simple that a grade 1 student could implement these 5 easy steps and follow it. Now, you're only a few short minutes away from getting full access to the complete and entire treatment system that has been tried, tested, and proven on thousands of tennis elbow sufferers on 5 continents. But first, let me quickly explain what tennis elbow is and why it hurts so much. Tennis elbow is also known as lateral epicondylitis, and it's a repetitive strain injury that affects the tiny fibers that attach on the bony prominence on the outside of your elbow. Now here's a picture of the exact location of your injury. Now, using the same exact techniques that I developed and perfected on myself, I've now passed on these exercises to thousands of former tennis elbow sufferers. And not one single person who's followed my step-by-step instructions and video tutorials has ever found anything but immediate relief, a relief many people simply had given up on and thought would never come. Today, I'd like to give the same relief to you. Introducing Tennis Elbow Secrets Revealed. It's the only tennis elbow home treatment system that's guaranteed to give you fast, easy, and permanent relief from tennis elbow without expensive doctor visits, messy transdermal treatment creams, elbow braces, painful cortisone shots, exercise equipment, or medical gadgets. And the best part is that you can implement these 5 simple, easy-to-follow techniques while sitting in your comfy chair watching your favorite television show from the comfort of your own home. Now here's how it works. Simply follow and implement the proven blueprint formula for tennis elbow pain relief in as little as 5 minutes a day, just 3 times a week. Yes, it's that easy. Now while I do explain the science behind tennis elbow and how the treatment program works, all you need to do is follow the step-by-step illustrated instructions and video tutorials that I give you, and you will see immediate results. In fact, if you are ready to make a commitment to the 5 minutes every other day to follow and implement these proven techniques, I guarantee you will see immediate results within 72 hours when you start today. Now, it gets even better. You don't have to break a sweat. You don't even have to devote special time out of your busy day for your treatment. You will never again have to shell out a single dime for any sort of traditional treatments that will only take away your money, but not your pain. You don't have to join any expensive fitness gyms and use bulky exercise equipment to make sure your tennis elbow pain does not come back. Now, because this treatment guide is delivered digitally with the option for the physical DVD sent via airmail directly to your doorstep, you can get started right now, no matter what time it is in your part of the world. You'll never have to compensate for your debilitation by changing your daily habits or canceling your favorite sports activity or hobby. Now, you get printable tennis elbow exercise logs for every single day, every single routine, every single level. This is literally as easy as paint by numbers. And I've made it incredibly easy to get started with this tennis elbow home treatment system. But first, let me be straight up front with you. What would you expect to pay for a treatment system like this? Well, if you look at what you'd have to pay for everything else, including the medical gadgets that promises to cure your tennis elbow, even though it doesn't work, you might be getting ready for a letdown. Okay, let's say it costs you, I don't know, on average $100 for one appointment with a doctor or a physical therapist, let alone the multiple appointments that they're going to recommend. You might be expecting to pay, well, at least $100. And given that I regularly get $75 an hour from my personal fitness and exercise rehab clients, and when you consider all the time I've put into developing this one-of-a-kind tennis elbow system, and then figuring out the perfect way to present it so that absolutely anybody can see immediate results, regardless of whether you've been suffering from tennis elbow for 7 days or for 7 years, you might expect to invest as much as, I don't know, $200 or more, even as a discount. Well, stop worrying. It's not going to cost you anything close to that. Now, I happily make my living working with people and institutions one-on-one, and I will continue my private practice until I'm not physically able to. So I'm not relying on the sales of this truly unique tennis elbow treatment system to pay the bills. Now, if you asked any of my clients, they would tell you that I make the success of everyone I work with a deep personal mission, and that this mission is way more important than the money. So it's in this spirit that I would like to give you immediate downloadable access to a treatment, plus the DVD option that's guaranteed to provide immediate pain relief and a permanent cure in less than 30 days for a small one-time investment of just $37. Now that's less than 5% of what I personally wasted on so-called traditional treatment methods before I researched and developed this real treatment for myself. Now everything, and I mean everything you need to know how to completely cure your tennis elbow without ever leaving the comfort of your own home is in this easy to learn step-by-step tennis elbow secrets revealed system and DVD. So let me ask you this one last question. Is it worth just 10 cents a day to completely eliminate this nagging, stubborn tennis elbow pain for good, so you can get your life back and start enjoying your favorite activities again? Of course it is. However, I'd like to take it one step further. You have absolutely no risk whatsoever. If you make the small investment today in this proven treatment plan, you have a full 60 days to put it to work. If your elbow pain isn't gone for good, I'll give you a complete refund, no hassles, no questions asked. Now that's what's called a true money-back guarantee. You get 60 days to put this program to the test. If you're not 100% satisfied, I don't want your money. Simply shoot me an email and attach your online rehab journal as proof that you've given our tennis elbow system an honest try, and I'll promptly send you a complete refund, no questions asked. Now just imagine how nice that would be if you had this kind of guarantee when you went to a doctor or physical therapist. But to actually help you with your decision, for everyone who places an order today, I'm going to upgrade you to the deluxe edition of the Tennis Elbow Secrets Revealed program. Now I had prepared this as a higher cost version of the treatment program. But before I launch this new deluxe edition of the treatment system, I'm looking to get an even greater collection of real-life success stories, and I would like you to be one of those success stories. So for a limited time, I'm going to give you the complete upgrade, no extra cost. Now let me make this a complete no-brainer for you by throwing in these 5 incredible super bonuses to make sure that you have every weapon you'll ever need in your war on tennis elbow. Bonus number 1 is 5 instructional online video tutorials. Now as I mentioned a few minutes ago, it's not just about knowing what tennis elbow specific exercises that you have to do. It's about making sure you do those exercises right. So to make sure that there's nothing that stands in the way of you and a tennis elbow free lifestyle. You'll get professionally made video tutorials that will carefully take you by the hand as if I was in the room with you through each exercise and make sure that you don't form any bad habits which can get in the way of your recovery. Now bonus number 2, you're going to get a 12-week online personalized exercise journal. Like any exercise routine, it's important to make sure that you're right on track and doing the specific exercises that you're supposed to do. Now in this specialized treatment journal, it will not only give you a place to record and follow your progress, but it will also give you a simple cheat sheet with all the exercises that you're doing and how many recommended repetitions you should do.